We need to talk to find out if this case is the right case for you all, because there's certain cases that are not right for people. And I use, when I share to the jury, it makes it easier for them to share. So I share with them, look, I represent a lot of children who've been sexually abused. And so if I was called to court on a case where somebody was charged or accused of sexually abusing a child, I've seen some really horrible things. And it's so in my being that before the case started, I don't think I could tip a case like that. So I'd have to raise my hand and tell the judge or tell the lawyers that there's probably a better case for that person. And we need to be honest with each other, brutal honesty. And then have discussions about those things. And about money, you absolutely need to ask them about it. I hear some lawyers say, well, I don't want to ask them about that. I don't want to offend them. Well, you better damn well offend them early on than after a 6-week trial when you get a no verdict or a low verdict. Tell me right now. And I tell them that. I say, don't make me wait till the end. Tell me right now if you have things, because we don't get to talk again. And then you talk about money, and I usually will phrase it as, look, this is a very serious case. I will be asking, or we will be presenting evidence for a substantial verdict in tens of millions of dollars, or many millions of dollars. Or, you could use a hypothetical. What if I asked for $100 million in this case? Who just says there's no way I can do that? Or that's crazy. There's just no way. Some people say no problem. Where do you fall on that scale and why? Talk to me. Tell me more. Don't just say raise your hand if. That's a horrible thing.